Season 3 of Invincible is set to deliver some of the most intense and transformative moments yet. Drawing from the comic books, here's what fans can look forward to. One major storyline revolves around Grayson's blue suit. In the comics, artist Rosenbaum designs this new suit as a change of pace, symbolizing a darker chapter in Mark's life. The blue and black costume represents his growing struggles with morality and identity. This transition happens after Mark begins questioning the decisions of people he once trusted, like Cecil and the Global Defense Agency. For example, when Mark learns about the GDA's use of Omni-Men, cyborg soldiers made from dead bodies, it creates a rift between him and Cecil. This conflict deepens Mark's doubts about the kind of hero he wants to be. Season 2 teased the blue suit several times, but the finale stopped short of introducing it. In Season 3, we'll likely see Mark don it really early, signaling his shift towards this darker path. However, in the comics, Mark eventually returns to his classic yellow and blue suit, symbolizing his rejection of the moral compromises. It's a powerful arc that could define much of the season. Parallel to this, we're almost certain to see Oliver Grayson's transformation into Kid Omni-Man. In the comics, Oliver's rapid aging allows him to catch up to Mark fairly quickly. And he's eager to follow in his brother's and his father's iconic steps. One standout moment in the comics is when Oliver insists on using his powers to help others, despite Mark's warnings about the responsibilities of being a hero. It creates a really interesting sibling dynamic, with Mark acting as both mentor and a protective older brother. Oliver's transformation will likely add new layers to the Grayson's family story, especially with Nolan's return from the cosmic side of the plot. Speaking of cosmic adventures, Alan the Alien and Omni-Man's prison escape is another storyline primed for Season 3. In the comics, Alan allows himself to be captured by the Voltrumites to locate Nolan, who has been in prison for betraying the Voltrum Empire. Their escape is nothing short of epic, with Alan and Nolan fighting their way out and forming an uneasy alliance. Nolan's declaration that he no longer supports the Voltrum Empire sets the stage for a redemption arc and the brewing Voltrumite War. Season 2 ended with Alan finding Nolan in the prison, so the storyline could kick off Season 3, adding to the tension between Earth and the Voltrumites. On a more grounded level, the GDA's use of Omni-Men is sure to play a significant role. In the comics, Cecil hires D.A. Sinclair to create cyborgs for the agency, believing they are essential for Earth's defense. This decision does not sit well with Mark, who sees it as a gross violation of human dignity. One particularly shocking moment in the comics is when Mark discovers the truth about the Omni-Men and confronts Cecil, leading to a heated argument that tests their already fragile alliance. Season 2 laid the groundwork for this conflict, and Season 3 will likely see it explode. And of course, we cannot talk about Invincible Season 3 without mentioning the upcoming Invincible War. In the comics, Anstrom Levy, presumed dead, returns with a vengeance. He unleashes an army of alternate universe Marks, evil versions of Invincible, on the main universe. This destruction is catastrophic, with cities leveled and countless lives lost. This arc also features some of the most brutal battles in the series, pushing Mark to his limits. One of the most memorable moments is when Mark faces off against several versions of himself, each representing what he could become if he let power corrupt him. This storyline has massive repercussions that could easily serve as the climax of Season 3. Lastly, Season 3 might introduce Powerplex, a street-level villain with a personal vendetta against Mark. In the comics, Powerplex blames Mark and Nolan for the death of his sister during the Chicago battle. His grief drives him to become a vigilante, but his quest for vengeance leads to tragedy, with his wife and child dying as a result of his actions. Powerplex's story is a deeply emotional one, providing a stark contrast to the cosmic and global conflicts in the series. His arc explores the collateral damage of superhero battles, forcing Mark to confront the unintended consequences of his actions. Season 3 of Invincible promises to balance intense action with profound character developments. From Mark's blue suit arc to the Invincible War, there's no shortage of drama, conflict, and growth. Whether you're a diehard fan of the comics or just discovering the series, this season is going to shape up to be an unforgettable chapter in Mark Grayson's journey. If you like this video but you want to know more about the Invincible War, I will be dropping a video shortly, so make sure that you like, follow, and subscribe so you can be alerted on when that video drops. Until then, I will see you for the next video. Bye!